and welcome to Kentucky Brew Reviews. I am Radar.
Special K.
Today we have the Throwing Copper. This is the live beer. It is a English style copper ale and it's 5.3% alcohol by volume. It's got that shrink wrap label on it, which means it's probably going to be a limited release. I feel like that's how this is going to end up. We had to. Actually, I didn't have to do anything to get this beer. Certain members of the staff, however, and I use the word staff loosely, Special K had to go and get this beer.
So this is one of those beers that's super hard to get. It's a band beer, so Live is a band. If you're not familiar with them, they're great. Look them up. This is to commemorate the 20th anniversary of Throwing Copper, which is a killer album.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't heard, we recently got to see Live.
Got to see Live.
Yep, and actually we were supposed to do an interview with Ed from Live, but fell through last minute. But we were going to talk about this beer. So.
They found someone else to talk to because we're nobodies.
That's true.
This has got to be, that's what color this has to be.
So this is the second time this beer's been released. The first time it sold out pretty fast. This is the last run from what I hear.
Oh.
It's not supposed to come out to November, but, you know, through other means, I got it.
That's how you do it.
Now, I did pay. It was expensive when I had to get this. It was $20 for a 4-pack of pints, which is steep.
And we did have to get the whole 4-pack.
But it's okay. You know, it's one of those once-in-a-lifetime beer kind of things for me. So.
I mean, if you're going to collect the band beers and try them all, gotta have.
Fun fact, I think there isn't even a bad song on that album. Like, if you've listened to that album, there's literally not a bad song on it.
I don't have that album, but I have listened to it because I know somebody who's got it. You probably have it too, don't you?
I have. Of course I have it.
I was about to say, you have to have it.
Have you seen my music collection?
It's clear, very filtered.
It's like a tea-colored.
Yeah.
Whew. Do you get some coffee in there?
There's some spiciness in that.
It is. I get a little bit of coffee in there, very malty.
Cinnamon.
Bread.
There's cinnamon in this.
I think the coffeeness is coming from the roastiness of the malts.
Could be. It doesn't smell overtly like coffee. Like, it smells like something that smells kind of like coffee.
Yeah, it's
chicory. It smells like chicory, that's what it is.
Didn't they used to make coffee out of chicory during like World War II?
They actually still, or I've heard, they still add dried chicory to coffee grounds because chicory is way cheaper. Like the cheap coffee that you get?
Right.
Not specifically you. I know you're a coffee connoisseur.
That is a very interesting beer. It is definitely an English style, for sure.
That's weird. It's oddly sweet, also oddly bitter.
It's bitter and sweet in weird places. Like...
It does not start out bitter. And it also doesn't start out sweet. It starts out kind of malty.
It's very drinkable. Mm-hmm. As the more I drink it, the more buttery. It's buttery and caramely. The more I drink, which is traditional in a copper lager, some butteriness and caramelness.
I can dig it.
Yeah.
Like it's not exactly what I was expecting out of a copper ale, but I can dig it. This is a pretty good. This is a pretty good band beer. Maybe we've just been trying all the wrong band beers. You think that's our problem?
This is exceptionally fresh.
Well, of course it is.
No, this is a can 10-2. So literally 2 weeks ago.
It hasn't come out yet.
That's true.
So it's got to be fresh.
Right.
This is pretty good.
I like it. The drinkability, like I said, is insane on it. Like, the more I drink it, the more I'm like, all right, I want to smash it. And the less shocking it is because the flavor is so different.
Yeah. I don't think the flavor is shocking so much as it's out of order.
That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah, it's like, it's weird.
It needs to be in a different order. I'm not quite sure what it is, but when I drink it, I go, that's wrong. Something's wrong with this. Wait a minute.
Why is it malty up front and not at the end? Why is it buttery up? Normally, the buttery maltiness finishes at the end, but up front you're like, here's all the malt and butteriness, and then we're going to finish up with like
that's it.
Hoppy caramel.
It's backwards.
Yeah, you normally get the caramel up front. Yeah.
This beer is backwards.
Yeah.
That makes a certain amount of sense. This is a live beer.
All right, so let's review. Let's give a number.
All right.
Beer.
I will give this a happy 8.
You think so?
Yeah. Apart from it being backwards in flavor, I think it's really good. I think they did a good job with this, and it's changing. This beer and the last beer we did is changing how I feel.
It's like some prunes or something.
Oh, okay.
Like that's what I'm getting.
Could be
dried
yeast,
like dark dried fruits.
Getting into that Trappist area of the beers.
Not quite as funky as those. I think this beer is a 7. I do like it. It is unique. If you're a fan of the band or you like band beers, this is definitely one to pick up. Like I said, it's a limited time release. It's getting released in, I think, November. And then you won't be able to, I don't think it's like a limited time, you won't be able to get it anymore after that. At least what I read from the website, you're not going to be able to get it anymore after that. But I'm sure if it does really well, they'll probably bring it back.
Be like, you remember that beer we brewed a couple of years ago that everyone bought? We should brew that again.
It's nice to see band beers, like, no offense to like the Metallica beer or some of the other band beers like the Trooper. Like the Trooper is just okay. The Metallica
the Trooper was disappointing.
Also, I think they should be representative of the music that they're making. Like this is pretty close. Metallica making a Pilsner is not representative of what kind of music they're making.
So you're saying that the Metallica and the Trooper, they should have been something you could age. Drink in like 30 years.
I think the Trooper should have been like a hardcore pale ale, or maybe even like a porter or something.
Something sharp.
They're not quite a stout. You know what I mean?
Something super sharp.
Metallica should have done a similar thing. They should have been a porter or a stout. And I know that doesn't appeal to mass audience.
Something dark.
But they could have done a pale ale. Even a pale ale would have been better because they could do the pale horse.
Wasn't it Inner Night? Wasn't that what it was called?
Inner Night Pilsner, yeah.
Yeah, that should have been a black color.
A black ale.
A black ale would have been a great idea.
Yeah, but Pilsner,
that's not what this beer is.
That Pilsner, not so much. I know we're hating on that beer, but I was so disappointed. Like that was my most disappointing beer of the year.
We got that as it came out.
Yeah.
And everyone was like, "Oh, I gotta get my own." What was it? An 8-pack? I think it came in an
6-pack of pints.
Was it? Oh wait, that's right. It was in a box. It was 6-packs in a cardboard box.
I still have a couple.
Everybody had to grab one.
Yeah, it was super disappointing that
they just kept on bringing out more pallets.
I mean, I know it's selling well. I know it's selling well still because
Metallica's pretty big.
Yeah, but yeah. So this beer, more band beers like this, more band beers like the Deftones beers.
Please,
more band beers like the Megadeth beer.
Please.
More band beers that are good, that represent the style of music. Too.
Let me get a nice funky sour for the Foo Fighters.
No, that's Primus right there.
Yeah, okay. I'll give you that one.
Now, Foo Fighters is a Jaeger, some kind of Jaeger-induced.
What?
Have you seen Dave Grohl? He just drinks Jaeger on stage all the time. So, but all right, that's been our episode. If there's something you'd like to see on the channel,
anise-flavored
comment
beer
down below. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'm Special K.
I'm Radar.
Thanks for watching.